Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. I am Zach with Kayakura, and this is going to be Diary of a Mad Collector. First installment is going to be why I think personally, my personal opinion, that investing in trading cards, investing is a dumb decision and it doesn't make any sense to me. So let's first distinguish the difference between a collector and an investor. A collector and investor, some people might not see the differences. They might consider them the same thing because you have these cards. You want to keep them in good condition. You want to catalog them. You want to keep track of what your collection is worth. And you want to it kind of seems like you've got basically a portfolio, yes, but there's a difference between collecting because you like a product or you like an IP or you find it beautiful and you just want to do it or just have it, to investing because you see the gains and you kind of like it. Like, sure, I like this already, but look at the gains, look at what everybody else is getting. So for one, real quick, this is not financial advice. This is something that a lot of investors should be saying, I would think. I'm not an investor. I'm not a money expert. I'm just a collector and I'm passionate. So, the reason why I think investing into trading cards is dumb is because you're investing into something that is, they say, is liquid and all that, but it could be negotiable. As opposed to, from what I understand, with stocks, you can invest onto an exchange and you could sell them. Everybody's going to say supply and demand, whatever, but whatever the market value is, right? I can come up to you and say that this, let's say that this Leonid, let's say hypothetically, is $5 and I need $5. Will you pay me $5 for this card? No, you probably wouldn't. You probably want less than 5, because when you are dealing in transactions with trading cards or any type of collectible, the buyer wants the best deal, the seller wants the best sell, and that's when they agree. That's the buy ask aspect. Like current crypto exchanges, they have that it's like a ticket or whatever where people will have like buy offers at a certain price. Some people have sell offers, and if they match, then it happens. But you're not going to get a flat transaction. Those days of, like, ever since the dawn of time with collectibles, there's always been haggling. So a lot of people like to cite, my portfolio is this, my investment is this, I'm up this much. And I have written in comments before that that is not the true value of your collection. And I'm going to explain why. As somebody who does buy cards, buy packs of cards, has a collection, falls out of one trading card game, wants to get into another, so I take some of my collection, I'm willing to sell it. You go to like a trading card shop, like an LGS, they're not going to give you 100% of the value, right? I guarantee everybody that's done the same thing as I have will know, at least the stores I've been to, they'll give you 70% store credit, 60 or 65% cash. That's how big of a dip. So I've written in the comments down below to people on other videos like, hey, just on the safe side, take whatever your portfolio is, reduce it down to 70%. That's the actual value of your cards. Have that in mind so that when you go and you say, hey, this card's $250, someone's going to come in and ask for a lower price. You guys are going to haggle, maybe do a stupid coin flip. I don't know. But it's better to be prepared for something worse, I think, than it is to expect the best and then get disappointed. Is that fair? Does that make sense? So, that's like my biggest gripe with it. It's a hobby. It's a collectible. No one's going to ever convince me that you have a, let's say, $750 booster box of Magic the Gathering, and you're going to come up to me and you're going to say, this is $750. I will tell you, that is freaking awesome. You're lucky. What are you going to do with it? Well, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to sit on it. Okay. What does that matter? Okay, well, I'm going to go sell it. All right. Well, can you believe it? This guy offered me only $600. This box is $750. I ain't going to take that. Well, I don't know what to tell you. You've got trading cards that you're having as an investment. You're bragging, you're excited. That's great. But then if you got cash in your investment, what are you going to expect? Like, I don't hear from other investing, I guess, like what would you say, trading card investing YouTubers, social media or anything like that, where they expect that when they sell it, like if they sit there and go, this box right now is trending at $1,200. This is what the data shows. These are what the sales are going for. Okay, yeah, fine. But you know what? If you're not an established shop, you're not going to get the market value for when you sell it. If I'm going to go and sell online, most likely I'm going to get less than what I want. I need to be prepared for it, right? And it goes for anything. It goes for Pokemon, goes for sorcery, Lorcana, Magic, obviously. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I think it's a smart idea if you want to invest. Invest in maybe precious metals, right? Something that's globally recognized. Stocks that give dividends, so your stocks accrue over time. They'll earn money over time. Or even crypto. Even if you want to do crypto. I didn't have lots of money. Just a couple $100 playing around with it. Crypto's kind of interesting as well. But I would never go and take the same amount of money that I would want to invest in and sit there being like, I need to buy Final Fantasy booster boxes. Because when it comes down to it, when people don't have money, when the economy gets worse, or if it gets worse, which I'm gonna be honest with you, if you look at the trends, like I've seen a nostalgia video come up, and it hit me right in the feels where you could get like a meal at Jack in a Box for $3, $4. And now look at the meals now. They're like $11, $12. I sat there and I go, oh my God. I'm just like my parents when they would sit there and be like, do you remember getting a candy bar for 25 cents? My wife goes to me and goes, do you remember getting a candy bar for 99 cents? Sat there and go. Or sometimes run 2 for $1. And I'm like, yeah, I do remember those. You go to the supermarket now, what are they? Like over $1. When you're younger and you don't have so many bills to pay, so much that's taken out, or you got loans to pay off, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. It's like, so what? Quit crying. But as you get older and you get to where I'm at right now, you kind of step back and you look and you're like, wow, this is weird. It's weird. I finally have graduated to this point. So to spend all that money onto something that you'd be lucky to get the market price for, to get what it's worth, it's kind of a long shot, I feel like. And that's why I just think it's foolish. I just think it's really foolish. I'm not, hey, you know what? I'm going to say it right now. If you made it far enough in this video, if you have been investing and your portfolio is growing like crazy, 600, 700%, however that you want to cite it, I'm happy for you. Congratulations. But I can tell you right now that if I walked by, we didn't know each other, you didn't know who I was, and you offered me like, hey, I'll sell you these booster packs for $10 a pack, I'm gonna look at you and be like, no. Nope. Sorry. In the end, I still have my money. You're stuck with a stack of cards. I can go and buy something. You still have to sell your stuff, right? It's not like you could go to your exchange and say, turn it. You can't. You have to go find somebody. It does get frustrating, but I'm sorry, I'm just rambling, and I'm gonna leave this unedited because this is who I am. So I don't know if anybody else feels the same. This is why in some of my videos I said collect what you love. Because even though, like for me with my Magic cards, I love Magic. I still love it. But right now I feel like Magic is dead. It's now HeroClix, the card game. I get my fun out of it. I played the game. I enjoyed the cards. And then it's like, I want to get into something else. I'm willing to turn it in and then get whatever is I can get to put down on a new card game. I'm not sitting there banking my future on it, if that makes sense. So for one, I've got a job that it's not an extravagant job. It's labor. But I've got a 401k, so I've got my retirement going. I can invest if I want to, with whatever money. I just don't understand where people are like what happens if it comes out, the data comes out and people have been investing in Pokemon with credit cards. And that's why we're seeing crash outs on whatnot. Um and in one of my videos I cited how much credit card debt is in the United States currently. We're like what was it? Like 1.3 trillion dollars of credit card debt, and it's just gone up like 64% since COVID. Well, what happened during COVID? Pokemon. Pokemon got hyped. What also happened during COVID? Everybody had FU money. Everybody had it because of the stimulus checks. Well, what did we do when we were sitting at home? We were spending them, right, on stupid stuff. I feel like social media grew even stronger at that point. It was before I even got on my YouTube. I literally just started this YouTube channel earlier this year. So I've had a lot of time to kind of sit back and look at this, right? So I'm going to leave it here because I feel like I've gone off the tracks for a while, and I don't mean to, but in the end, this is my personal view. Once again, not financial advice. I think doing investments and portfolios in collectibles is stupid. It's kind of hard to say, or harsh to say, but I think it is. I think that if you're going to do anything, invest anything into collectibles, it should be something that you're passionate about, something that you could cherish, something that you could get use out of besides keeping it sealed and staring at it and being like, you're worth $500. And then just looking at it like a creep. It's like, are you going to open the box? No, I'm not going to open the box. I want this box to be pristine. Well, you know what? That's fine. Are you doing it to collect? No, it's my investment. Okay, then you cross the line into like, you don't even care. You just want the investment. And some people aren't going to see that, and that's fine. It's just like me. I'm not able to see the grand idea of just staking my investment in Pokemon cards or Magic the Gathering. I just don't see it. But this is where I am with it. I hope you guys enjoy my content. I hope you're enjoying this video. Even if you disagree, I appreciate the comments down below. But all in all, even if you are investing, if you're somebody who does disagree with me, I hope that whatever good that you have continues. And once again, this is not financial advice. That is one thing. I don't take anybody, even if like me, don't even take anybody's advice of like what to buy seriously, because they should be telling you that this is not financial advice, but they're not. I feel like that they could get in big trouble for that. So one day someone's going to get bitten. Anyways, I hope everybody stays well. Hope wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day, whatever time of night, I hope you do well. You're doing well, and your pulls are great. And I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you.